MEXT application is a lot, but if you take it step by step, you will be just fine. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, Thrive with Jane. If you're new here, I am Jane, a Nigerian expat, a mom and a teacher, and of course someone who successfully got the MEXT Scholarship to study in Japan. Now, I know that applying for MEXT can feel really overwhelming, so today I'm breaking it down for you. How I got the scholarship, my personal experience, and my best tips for you. So if you're dreaming about studying in Japan, but you don't know where to start, you are in the right spot. So stick around, grab a notepad, and let's get into it. A little bit of a disclaimer anyway. I am not an agent or represent any agency, so you will have to do the work, and I'll be happy to provide answers only to questions for which I have them. Okay? So if you intend to apply, comment in the section below. Study in Japan. Okay. Now, first things first. What is MEXT? MEXT is an acronym for a Japanese word, Mombugakusho Scholarship. It is a fully funded Japanese government scholarship for international students. It covers full tuition fees, a monthly stipend, so you don't have to worry, over living costs, flight tickets to and fro Japan. Now there are different categories, like first, undergraduate. This is for fresh high school graduates. Number 2, research graduate studies. That is the one I applied for. Postgraduate, master's, PhD, postdoc, and all of that. And that is mostly what this video is going to be centered on. Now the last category is teachers training. For College of Technology, specialized training, and all of that. Now, the process is highly competitive, but totally possible if you prepare well. So let me share exactly how I did it. But before I go into full detail and giving you working tips, I want you to know the following points. First, you should consider typing MEXT Scholarship, then your home country. For example, MEXT Scholarship, Nigeria, because details vary by country. Or better still, you should visit the website or office of Japanese consulate or embassy in your country. In your browser, type what I said before, or you visit the website and you can start. First of all, please check the age allows for the category you want to apply, among other requirements, so you don't waste your precious time. Also, these scholarships are typically conducted once in a year, with applications and screenings conducted through Japanese consulates all over the world, I believe. Now, example, if you intend to start in April next year, that's 2026, you should start the whole process this year. Okay, this year you should begin your application. Yeah, that is how much time it takes to actually get the whole thing done. Now, how did I get it in particular? Storytelling time. So step 1, researching and choosing the right program. Now, when I first heard about MEXT, I thought, wow, a chance for me to study in Japan for free. Sign me up. But I quickly realized that I needed a solid plan. I had to research universities that fit my field of study. And I checked MEXT requirements for my country because, each country's process is slightly different. And then I chose a research topic that aligned with Japan's academic interest. Step 2, I started to prepare my application. You see, MEXT application is a lot, but if you take it step by step, you will be just fine. Now, the application form, I filled in my education history, my work experience, and why I wanted to study in Japan. Now, to research proposal, this was so important. I made sure that my research was practical, unique, and relevant to Japan. Letters of recommendation. I got these letters from professors who knew my work. And then medical clearance. Yes, MEXT requires a health checkup Step 3 will be the exam and interview. The exams aren't too difficult though, but you need to prepare. There is English, Japanese, and sometimes subject-specific tests. For the interview, I focused on why Japan. Why do I want to study in Japan? It has to be specific. How my research studies would contribute to the society. And 3, my career goals after MEXT. Now step number 4, the waiting game and acceptance. This takes time. Now after the interview, there was a long waiting period, but finally I got the email saying I got selected. Ooh. Now if I can do it, you can. Now moving on, MEXT has 2 main application routes for postgraduate studies. For those of you who are applying master's or PhD programs, you can apply through either embassy recommendation or university recommendation. Embassy recommendation, you apply via the Japanese embassy or consulate in your home country. Now this route is more competitive but gives you flexibility in choosing the universities. Now you will take an exam, attend an interview, and submit your research proposal. University recommendation. Now this means a Japanese university nominates you for MEXT. Now this is a great option if you already have a professor willing to supervise your research. However, each university has its own selection criteria and spaces are limited. Now, which route did I take? I personally went through university recommendation because at the time the odds were in my favor, in that my professor from my alma mater, University of Nigeria, who knew my work, had studied in a particular Japanese university and then recommended me to a Japanese professor in that same school, who then recommended me to the school board. Now, after the school had finished the scrutiny and selection, the school now recommended me to the embassy for the final test. But no matter what route you take, route or routes, the key is strong application and a well-prepared research plan. I remember gathering my documents as early as October of a previous year. Then the main application was January this year, for example. Then I had to wait until June to get the final result. Then travel preparation, embassy orientation, getting together and everything, arriving in Japan in September. Now the joy of hearing this result was on a different level, but guys, that's a story for another day. Now that was years of hard work paying off. It was simply a miracle. Now some people ask me about how to contact a professor. So people are really nervous about this. Anyway, if you're applying through university recommendation, you need a professor. That is where the whole idea came from. Now here is how to go about it. Step 1, you need to find the right professor. How? Go to the university's website and look for faculty members in your field. Read their research papers. Take your time. Find out their areas of interest and check if your work aligns with your research, with their research, and your area of interest. Step 2 is crafting a polite professional email. Now, when reaching out, keep your email short, respectful, and clear. Now, let me teach you how to do that using 3 or 4 sentences. Here is a format. The subject of that email would be Prospective Research Student Inquiry MEXT Scholarship. Dear Professor, last name, not the person's first name. My name is XYZ and I'm interested in applying for the MEXT Scholarship in bracket university recommendation at your university XYZ. I have reviewed your research on XYZ topic and I believe that it aligns with my proposed study on XYZ topic. Please, would you be open to supervising my research? I have attached my CV and research proposal for your reference. Looking forward to your kind response. Best regards, your full name. Now, step 3, follow up if necessary. That's if the professor doesn't reply your email within 2 weeks. You should send a polite email follow-up, okay? Now, if they decline, don't be discouraged, okay? Try another professor. As simple as that. Now, step 4, once accepted, prepare for university screening. If a professor agrees to supervise you, the university will screen your application officially, recommending you to MEXT. You see that sequence? That's how it flows. Now, part 3, this is where my tips for you come. Although some mistakes that people make, this is a more structured advice for you to guide your next application if you've not applied. First, start early. These things take time. Don't wait till the last minute. Tip 2, choose a research topic that benefits Japan. Emphasis, benefits Japan. MEXT love applicants whose research aligns with Japan's interests. So tailor your proposal. 3, get strong recommendation letters. Your professor's word matters. Pick recommenders who truly know you. Tip 4, prepare for the interview like a pro. Practice answering why you chose Japan, your study goals, your career plans, Tip 5, stay positive, persistent. If you don't get the first time, don't give up. Many people, as a matter of fact, succeeded on their second and third try. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So, are you planning to apply for MEXT? Let's chat in the comments. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share with a friend, and subscribe for more study abroad, expert life, and faith-based motivation. See you in the next video. Bye.